Hi, I'm Matt Carnell.
Michael Fields.
Sterling Vandervoort.
And Logan McNeil. And we are the Men of Moduli.
Well, thanks, Logan. Now we're going to discuss personalized learning through video games.
As I prepare for my college career, I've noticed many flaws in our educational system. We hope to change that by addressing these with our advanced personalized learning techniques.
Several hundred years ago, a man named Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. The whole world had books, and they could use them for a variety of different things, such as leisure and teaching. The thing is that technology has advanced past that, and if you go into any school, every kid is learning through books. But if you go back to their house after school, they're playing video games. There's probably a good way that we can use video games to teach children, since that's what they're doing in their leisure time anyways.
Growing up, I played games such as the classic adventure The Legend of Zelda and the real-time strategy game Age of Empires. As the gaming industry has grown, there are games like Mass Effect 3 and Skyrim today that are netting multi-millions of dollars.
When I was younger, I played the online game RuneScape. At first glance, it probably seems like I wasted hundreds of hours playing that game. But if you think about it a little bit harder, there are things that I did learn from the game. My typing skills increased. The economics aspect of the game taught me a little bit how to buy and sell stocks and work a money market. Another thing the game helped me with was time management. There's a lot of different things to do in the game. You have to know when you need to go do certain things.
Our goal is to design a video game capable of teaching concepts to students that have trouble learning with the regular methods. But first, we must explore the problems behind educational video games of today.
Current educational video games fail to teach concepts, but we're going to fix that.
To help understand our project, we consulted Miss Caroline Staples.
What video games have to teach us about learning and literacy, James L. G. discusses what he calls the problem of content. And he believes that this is based on common attitudes about schooling, learning, and knowledge. And the idea is this: important knowledge, now usually gained in school, is content in the sense of information related to intellectual domains or academic disciplines like physics, history, art, or literature. Activities that are entertaining but that themselves do not involve such learning are just meaningless play. Of course, video games fall into this category. So consider, if you will, the domain of basketball. No one would want to treat basketball as content apart from the game itself. Imagine a textbook that contained all of the facts and rules about basketball, read by students who never played or watched the game. How well do you think they would understand this textbook? How motivated to understand it do you think they would be? But we do this sort of thing all the time in school with areas like math and science.
Websites like Khan Academy teach their concepts through the use of videos. Then they drill their students on concepts using lame, repetitive drills, typically solving problems. While this is an effective way of teaching, typical students can become disinterested in this practice.
But how can education be fun? Look at television, the Discovery Channel, the History Channel, the Military Channel. They all come from this idea. What little kid doesn't love watching the Magic School Bus, Bill Nye the Science Guy? It's good stuff. Knowledge adapts itself to its easiest learnable medium, and the new direction is video games.
So how will students be able to learn concepts in a way that is educational and fun? Take the game Grand Theft Auto. As you begin, you have a single town in which to roam around in. As you complete quests and gain experience for your character, you will be allowed access to new cities. However, to reach these new cities, you will be tested by applying the concept you learned from the last city as you travel. If successful on their test, the student will be granted access to the new city.
Once in the new city, the character will be asked to complete new quests to help learn new concepts. For example, if a student is learning basic division, once they reach a new city, they may notice that the villagers are having trouble deciding how many apples each would get from their supply. The character will then have to seek out the Grand Master of Multiplication so that he can learn the skills needed to solve the villagers' problems. Once the concept is learned, he will use this new knowledge to aid the villagers.
As the game goes on, each city unlocks a new aspect of the subject matter. Science turns into biology, which turns into cells, which then can combine with chemistry to create biochemistry. All of the fields will intersect and be ever expansive, allowing the student to play for many years and for many different subjects.
In summary, as students explore the virtual world within the video game, they'll learn vital concepts and build their education.
If you like what you see, find us online at dellchallenge.org or like us on Facebook.
The Men of Moduli would like to thank you for your time. Have a nice day.